good episode, both beginning, middle, and end. This was just a good action-packed episode, a turn of events, just one thing after another, man. So let's break this down. The fight with the Apostle was great. It's nice to see a hero who's been overpowered and is constantly always win their fights with ease. They'll finally meet their match. It feels so satisfying whether they win or lose. Because let's face it, if you always have a hero that's always winning, well, we like the hero win, but they don't struggle to win. I guess it seems nice in reality, but as a story, it doesn't seem so because it's kind of boring. Unless you execute it a certain way, kind of like, say, Tama from One Punch Man, where he's so strong, he defeats everyone, but he is bored. He's doing it for some sort of satisfaction, but he can't reach his full potential because everyone he fights is just too weak for him. So he's looking for someone extremely strong. Nagimo's place is that ever since he left the labyrinth, the first one, through the entirety of season 1, he's been, extremely unbeatable. He does everything with ease. But then in season 2, you actually see him struggle. He's actually making out on the skin of his teeth, which makes it more satisfying, in my opinion. Like, okay, this dude is still human. He still has flaws. Not everyone in this place is weak, or they just are weak for the sake of the plot to make him just seem completely break a broken character, which a lot of people like only in certain situations. So you have to execute it correctly in order for it to work. And unfortunately, a lot of isekais don't do this well, where you have a character so strong and it's just unbeatable that he doesn't seem to win. He always seems to win all the time. And it gets kind of boring, especially you give him all the abilities. But Nagimo shows that, yeah, he can be damaged, especially with the Angel. He has to use strategy in order to take that thing down, which it worked. By the skin of his teeth, he's huffing, he's puffing, he's bleeding. He made it out. He struggled, and I think it was a very satisfying fight. I think it's the best fight so far in the series. And of course, the other 2 fights were good too, but this is the best fight so far. So, anyways, with the teacher, and I just like, oh god, I'm back in my mind like, please don't make her part of the harem. And they found the other lab, the mountain labyrinth. And to be honest with you, I'm like a big what? It's like it was a giant skip. That's what it feels like. Like, hey, since you already beat the other 2 labyrinths, you met some conditions, you passed this labyrinth with ease without even trying it. Like, what, really? And now it's the faith in the god of that world, beat other 2 labyrinths, and yada yada yada. I'm like, seriously? You just got in already. And by getting there, the sensei accidentally used the power with Tio to actually destroy the barrier, but ended up doing more damage than she thought it would, causing probably a lot of people to die. So she has that on her conscience now. And I just like they show that to her, like, oh my god, I just killed these people and stuff. And I was like, you understand the conditions it is to follow him. You gotta do whatever it takes to survive and to win the fight. So, yeah, her power is very interesting. It's up with the heroes, but it's just not. You can't use it in a direct way. You have to use it in an indirect way for it to be super effective. So she's a supporting character, I guess, when it comes to a party build, which is pretty helpful. Help amplify people's power. So that's nice. Now let's talk about that ending, though. You know how Shizuku and Koki and them were gathering around, and of course we already knew that the people were being mind controlled, but by who? We already knew that that dude that shot Nagimo down first episode, we already know he was part of it, but he wasn't the mastermind. The mastermind was Eri. Eri didn't show much character. She was just there. I don't know if she's being possessed. I hope she's not being possessed. I don't want being, oh, he's so much innocent. And then you see everyone getting stabbed. I wonder what the hell they do this. Were the wounds fatal, where they stab them because they need them for something? Or they clear out kill them? So this can go 2 ways. If the wounds were made to keep them there because they need them for something, okay, that's fair enough. but stabs were made to keep them down and kill them. And they somehow make it alive, all of them in this. I'll be so pissed. I will be so pissed if that is the case, man. Like, please don't screw this up. Don't half-ass this, man. Don't do this. Oh, everyone's okay. Now, if they're meant to survive those stabbings on purpose by the bad guy, completely understandable. Other than that, we'll have to wait and see. That's pretty much it of the episode. Like I said, it's a very good episode. I really enjoyed it very much, and can't wait for more. We only got 2 more episodes for the season until it's done. Will there be a season 3? An OVA? Movie? We'll have to wait and see. Well, until then, you'll have to see until next week. Ooh, cough. So anyways, I got it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox, all anime. Signing out.